Welcome to Celestial Zodiac, your home for clear and grounded astrology. Today we're exploring Pisces compatibility, which applies not only to romantic relationships but also friendships, co-workers, family members, creative partnerships, and anyone whose energy intersects with Pisces. Pisces brings sensitivity, intuition, imagination, and emotional depth into every connection, making their compatibility patterns unique and often surprising. While we're looking at sun sign chemistry, true compatibility includes your moon, Venus, Mars, rising sign, and full birth chart. This guide walks through the overall vibe, emotional chemistry, communication style, strengths, challenges, and the bottom line for Pisces with each of the 12 zodiac signs, in a consistent and easy-to-follow structure. Let's begin. Pisces and Aries create a connection that blends softness with fire. The overall vibe is a mix of sensitivity and boldness, where Pisces brings emotional depth and Aries brings momentum and courage. Emotionally, Pisces is intuitive and receptive, while Aries feels things quickly and directly, creating a rhythm that requires patience and understanding. Pisces tends to sense moods before they're expressed, while Aries reacts instantly and expects others to keep up. Communication blends Aries' straightforward style with Pisces' gentle, symbolic, and sometimes indirect expression. Pisces may speak through subtle hints while Aries prefers quick resolution. They learn a lot when they compromise. Aries becomes more considerate, and Pisces becomes more confident in expressing their needs. The strength of this pairing lies in the potential for mutual inspiration and emotional growth. Aries motivates Pisces to pursue dreams with courage, while Pisces helps Aries slow down and reflect more deeply. It becomes a beautiful balance of action and intuition. Challenges arise when Aries becomes too forceful or blunt, leading Pisces to retreat or shut down. Likewise, Pisces' avoidant tendencies can frustrate Aries, who prefers direct confrontation. Their emotional tempos differ sharply, requiring effort to work together. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when both practice patience, emotional clarity, and respect for each other's unique rhythms. Pisces and Taurus form a gentle, steady, and supportive connection that blends emotional sensitivity with grounded stability. The overall vibe is calm and comfort, with Taurus offering structure while Pisces brings imagination and warmth. Emotionally, Taurus is steady and predictable, which helps Pisces feel secure and understood. Pisces, in turn, provides empathy and emotional nuance that Taurus finds soothing after long days or stressful moments. Communication blends Taurus's practical language with Pisces' intuitive and symbolic style. Taurus appreciates honesty and directness, while Pisces often communicates through tone, mood, or creative expression. They create a safe space where both emotional and practical needs are met. The strength of this pairing lies in loyalty and genuine care. Taurus protects while Pisces nurtures. Challenges arise when Taurus becomes too rigid or resistant to change, leaving Pisces feeling restricted, or Pisces' occasional escapism or indecision can frustrate Taurus, who prefers reliability and clarity. Their emotional rhythms differ, but they can complement each other when handled with patience. Both signs value closeness and connection even if they express it differently. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when Taurus offers stability without becoming controlling, and Pisces remains present without withdrawing. Pisces and Gemini create a connection that is lively, curious, and full of shifting energy. The overall vibe blends Gemini's mental agility with Pisces' emotional depth, creating a dynamic that is both stimulating and unpredictable. Emotionally, Pisces seeks deep resonance, while Gemini prefers to keep things light and adaptable. This difference can either complement or confuse the relationship depending on communication. Gemini expresses through logic and conversation, while Pisces expresses through feelings and symbolism. When they slow down to understand each other's communication style, their conversations become creative and inspiring. The strength of this pairing lies in shared curiosity and a mutual desire to explore new ideas and perspectives. Gemini encourages Pisces to be more flexible, while Pisces teaches Gemini emotional empathy. Together, they can create an imaginative world that blends intellect and intuition. Challenges arise when Gemini becomes inconsistent or detached, leaving Pisces feeling insecure, or Pisces' emotional intensity may feel overwhelming to Gemini. Their natural rhythms can clash, requiring patience and clear communication. Both signs may struggle with follow-through unless effort is made. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when both balance emotional depth with intellectual openness and respect each other's differences. Pisces and Cancer form a naturally intuitive and emotionally rich connection. The overall vibe is nurturing, compassionate, and deeply empathetic. Both signs value emotional closeness. Emotionally, they understand each other's moods without needing many words. Pisces brings imagination and spiritual depth, while Cancer offers protection and emotional steadiness. Communication between them is fluid and heartfelt, flowing through shared understanding. They connect on a soul level. Both signs are sensitive and tend to feel deeply, creating a strong sense of safety and belonging. The strength of this pairing lies in their ability to comfort, inspire, and uplift each other. Challenges arise when both retreat inward during conflict or become overwhelmed by their own emotions. They may avoid difficult conversations in an attempt to preserve harmony. Both signs also need grounding to prevent drifting into emotional or imaginative excess. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when they maintain honesty and stay grounded while nurturing their intuitive bond. Pisces and Leo create a connection filled with creativity, warmth, and emotional complexity. The overall vibe blends Leo's bold fire with Pisces' gentle water, creating a dynamic that can feel both inspiring and challenging. Emotionally, Pisces is receptive and intuitive, while Leo is expressive and desires recognition. Pisces admires Leo's passion, while Leo admires Pisces' compassion and imagination. Communication pairs Leo's direct enthusiasm with Pisces' subtler, more symbolic phrasing. When they understand each other's delivery style, their conversations become creative and heart-centered. The strength of this pairing lies in shared kindness, generosity, and the ability to support each other emotionally. Leo gives Pisces direction and confidence, while Pisces softens Leo's intensity and encourages sensitivity. Challenges arise when Leo becomes too dominant or dismissive of Pisces' feelings, or Pisces' withdrawal or indecision may confuse or frustrate Leo. Their emotional approaches differ sharply, requiring patience to harmonize. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when Leo brings warmth without overwhelming, and Pisces expresses needs without retreating. Pisces and Virgo form an opposites-attract connection full of potential for growth. The overall vibe blends Virgo's practicality with Pisces' imagination, creating a dynamic that can balance both signs. Emotionally, Virgo seeks clarity and structure, while Pisces moves through feelings intuitively. Pisces appreciates Virgo's dependability, while Virgo values Pisces' compassion and understanding. Communication is where they must meet halfway. Virgo is direct and analytical, while Pisces is symbolic and feeling-oriented. The strength of this pairing lies in how well their differences complement each other. Virgo grounds Pisces with stability, while Pisces encourages Virgo to soften and trust their intuition. Challenges arise when Virgo becomes too critical or detail-focused, overwhelming Pisces, or Pisces becomes avoidant or unclear, leaving Virgo frustrated. Their coping strategies under stress differ significantly and require conscious adjustment. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when they embrace their complementary strengths rather than trying to correct each other's nature. Pisces and Libra create a gentle, harmonious, and aesthetically rich connection. The overall vibe is peaceful, artistic, and emotionally considerate, with both signs drawn to beauty and emotional understanding. Emotionally, Pisces is intuitive and fluid, while Libra seeks balance and fairness. Pisces values emotional resonance, while Libra values harmony and cooperation. Communication between them is polite and compassionate, blending Libra's diplomacy with Pisces' depth. They both try to avoid conflict, keeping the connection calm, but may suppress important conversations. The strength of this pairing lies in their shared desire for connection and mutual support. Pisces brings empathy and imagination, while Libra adds charm and thoughtful reasoning. Challenges arise when decisions need to be made. Libra may hesitate and Pisces may avoid taking a firm stance. This can lead to stagnation if neither is willing to take the lead. Both signs must practice clarity and assertiveness to move forward effectively. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when they balance harmony with honesty and support each other with intention. Pisces and Scorpio create an intense, intuitive, and emotionally transformative connection. The overall vibe is soulful and deep, blending Scorpio's emotional power with Pisces' sensitivity. Emotionally, both signs feel deeply, but Scorpio is guarded while Pisces is open and receptive. Pisces offers compassion that helps Scorpio trust, while Scorpio provides emotional strength that stabilizes Pisces. Communication is intuitive and layered, often relying on emotional signals rather than words. They understand each other's inner world in ways others rarely achieve. The strength of this pairing lies in emotional depth and the capacity for spiritual and psychological growth. Together they create a bond that can feel profound and life-changing. Challenges arise when Scorpio becomes too intense or controlling, overwhelming Pisces' gentle nature, or Pisces' avoidance or emotional withdrawal may trigger Scorpio's fears. This pairing requires emotional maturity but can be incredibly rewarding. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when Scorpio softens their intensity and Pisces stays communicative during emotional shifts. Pisces and Sagittarius form a connection that is imaginative, idealistic, and full of contrasting energies. The overall vibe blends Sagittarius's adventurous fire with Pisces' emotional water, creating a relationship that is inspiring but often unpredictable. Emotionally, Pisces seeks depth and spiritual closeness, while Sagittarius prefers lightness and freedom. Pisces may crave reassurance, while Sagittarius needs to explore ideas and experiences independently. Communication is lively and philosophical. Sagittarius speaks with honesty and humor, while Pisces communicates through intuition and emotional nuance. The strength of this pairing lies in shared idealism, creativity, and the desire to grow personally and spiritually. Pisces encourages Sagittarius to explore emotional landscapes, while Sagittarius helps Pisces see possibilities beyond their inner world. Challenges arise when Sagittarius becomes blunt or impatient, which can hurt Pisces, or Pisces' emotional needs may feel heavy or restrictive to Sagittarius. Both signs must learn to balance emotional closeness with personal freedom. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when both practice honesty, compassion, and flexibility in their emotional expectations. Pisces and Capricorn create a connection that blends stability with sensitivity. The overall vibe combines Capricorn's structure and discipline with Pisces' emotional intuition and creativity. Emotionally, Capricorn is cautious and steady, while Pisces is expressive and fluid, creating a grounding rhythm. Pisces appreciates Capricorn's dependability, while Capricorn values Pisces' empathy. Communication pairs Capricorn's practicality with Pisces' poetic or symbolic expression. Each sign helps the other broaden their emotional vocabulary and perspective. The strength of this pairing lies in mutual support and complementary strengths. Capricorn provides direction and stability, while Pisces offers compassion and emotional insight. Challenges arise when Capricorn becomes too rigid or dismissive of Pisces' feelings, or Pisces' emotional overwhelm or avoidance can frustrate Capricorn's need for clarity. Their coping styles differ, but these differences can help them grow when handled with patience. Both signs value loyalty and long-term commitment, forming a strong foundation. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when Capricorn leads with gentleness and Pisces stays grounded during emotional shifts. Pisces and Aquarius create a connection that is imaginative, visionary, and occasionally challenging. The overall vibe blends Aquarius's innovative thinking with Pisces' emotional intuition, forming a relationship full of potential and complexity. Emotionally, Pisces desires closeness and understanding, while Aquarius values independence and emotional spaciousness. Pisces may crave deeper emotional intimacy than Aquarius naturally provides, which can create misunderstandings. Communication pairs Aquarius's logical clarity with Pisces' intuitive style. The strength of this pairing lies in shared idealism and creativity. Both signs care deeply about helping others and imagining new possibilities for the world. Challenges arise when Aquarius becomes too detached or analytical, leaving Pisces feeling unseen, or Pisces' emotional intensity can overwhelm Aquarius. They must consciously navigate their differences to bring out each other's most compassionate and visionary qualities. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when they balance emotional expression with personal freedom and practice consistent communication. Two Pisces together create a deeply emotional, intuitive, and spiritually rich connection. The overall vibe is gentle, dreamy, and full of mutual understanding as both signs naturally sense each other's emotional landscape. Emotionally, they resonate with each other's depths and sensitivities, forming an almost telepathic bond. Each partner offers compassion, support, and a safe space for vulnerability. Communication is fluid and symbolic, relying more on feeling than on words. This can create a profound sense of closeness when both are grounded. The strength of this pairing lies in shared empathy, creativity, and emotional awareness. Challenges arise when both retreat into fantasy or avoid difficult conversations to maintain peace. They may enable each other's escapism or overlook practical responsibilities. When setting healthy boundaries and maintaining structure, they create a connection that feels soulful and deeply validating. The bottom line is that this pairing thrives when both practice emotional honesty, grounding, and mutual support. Sun sign compatibility offers insight into natural dynamics and energetic patterns, but it's only one layer of a much larger astrological picture. Every pairing has potential when approached with honesty, self-awareness, and open communication. If you enjoyed this Pisces compatibility breakdown, please like, subscribe, and share to support Celestial Zodiac. This concludes our full compatibility series. Thank you for joining the journey. See you in the stars.